Well, hello, everybody. Hello, good morning to you. It's another wonderful Friday morning here in the Midwest. As always, thankful to God for the privilege and the opportunity to share, to empower, and to strengthen. It's all about, man. The Bible says iron sharpens iron. You got to get the right information, the right application. Information without application ends up with, a negative outcome. So, nevertheless, it's good to be here today. It won't be long. I'm going to share something with you real quick and get you on your way. I got much to do, a lot going on in my life personally. So we certainly got to get it going. Here we go. So I know I missed Wednesday, but today, again, I want to continue sharing with you steps to discipline your emotions, your feelings. All right. Again, I reference the word discipline is the practice of training people to obey rules or code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. And the goal here is to manage your emotions, manage our emotions. All right. So with that, you have to train your emotions to respond in a certain way. They are real. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you want to make sure that as you are developing the capacity to bring them under subjection, that you have a sense of direction. Okay. So the fourth mode of bringing emotions to check is practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. In other words, stay present. Emotions can get the best of you if you don't have a sense of where you are, a sense of how to manage them. Again, practice mindfulness suggests techniques to stay in the present moment. This can prevent you from being carried away by your emotions. This generation, once again, lacked the capacity, man, to stay in the moment, stay present. People on the road, they get mad, snap out, road rage, don't think about the consequences, don't think about, how it's affecting other people. And so here's the key: practice mindfulness. You got to discover how to stay present. Stay present. Stay in the moment, man. Because I don't know about you all. I've had times in my life where my emotions would get the best of me and I would find myself seemingly on the brink of a nervous breakdown. There's some traumatic things that have happened in all of our lives. And that traumatic moment, if not managed properly, you will find yourself on the other end of the spectrum where you have a nervous breakdown or you just snap out. And before you know it, you've made some bad decisions. All right. So once again, practice mindfulness. Number 6, this is important. Emotional labeling. I want you to think about this. Label your emotions. Anger, fear, whatever those emotions are, give them a name. That might seem remotely abstract to some, but give your emotions a name. What are you feeling? Man, this is huge. This simple act can help you gain better control over your emotions. So here's the deal. Understand, your emotions are real. And don't let no one tell you that you don't have a right to feel a certain way. All right. They might say that to you, but those are your emotions. But you want to make sure that, I feel what I feel, but I have to control my behavior. So all emotions are okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel alone. It's okay. Here's the point I want to make. All emotions are okay. All behaviors are not. My God. You have a right to feel what you feel, but you don't have a right to act a certain way. All right? You feel what you feel. I'm hurting. I'm sad. I feel depressed. I feel alone. I feel like hurting somebody. I can't get no help today. That's a feeling. But what you don't have a right to do, or what you have to recognize, is that all behaviors are not okay. My God. Well, I felt God with that one. It's not okay. It's not okay to just start breaking up stuff. Hello, somebody. It's not okay when you're angry to just start cussing people out. That's not okay, man. It's not okay to, just start tearing people down because you feel a certain way. Hello, somebody. It's not okay. I feel what I feel, but it's not okay for me to act out of the way I feel, which could take you out of your character. The Bible says in Ephesians 4:26, it says, be angry and do not sin. It's okay to be angry, but he said, don't sin. Don't use your hurt or allow your hurt to be a reason why you violate your marriage or you do something that is ungodly. Well, he did it to me, I'm gonna do it to him, or she did it to me, I'm gonna do it to her. That's a no-no. All right. Number 6, emotion regulation. We're talking about developing discipline your emotions. Okay. Develop coping strategies. Learn healthy ways to regulate your emotions, such as deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or engaging in physical activity. So find a way to cope. You're feeling a certain way. What is the healthy way to regulate my emotions? What can I do? Sometimes you got to just take a deep breath, man. Just pause. Think about it. You got an issue at work, then you want to go in, you go in there and you gonna check your supervisor. Well, there's a way to do that. There's a way to deal with the problem and not be a problem. That's a word for somebody today. There's a way to do that. There's a way to communicate with your spouse and your children, hello, your family, your mother, et cetera, et cetera. There's a way to do that, to be able to get your point heard, to be able to express yourself in such a way that you are controlling the way you express yourself. That's the healthy way. All right. So that's the word today, as we're talking about steps to discipline our emotions. It's got to be an intentional act of your will. It is intentionality. I have to do this, man. People lost their jobs and their careers because they didn't know how to manage their emotions. All right. So as I close today, I want to encourage all of you. Sunday morning, as a matter of fact, I began a series week before last, One Family Under God, for those that were watching. Each week I'll deal with a family, or at least a category of individuals, particularly in the family. This week I'm dealing with the kingdom husband. We're going to talk about the husband this week, what it is to be a kingdom husband. In conjunction with that, obviously, I'll talk about men as well. So I encourage you to get your husbands to the table. If you're in a different city, watch me live Sunday morning at Believers Temple on our page. And we're going to talk about a kingdom husband. What is a kingdom husband? What does the Bible say about a kingdom husband? And so we encourage all of you that can be in the house, be in the house. If you're not there and you're in a different city, you don't want to miss this. What's a kingdom husband, all right? And it's going to be a phenomenal presentation, no question about it. It's going to give you a sense of direction. And what I say to the congregation, to you as well, it's about resetting now. It's about resetting. It's about knowing where you are, now getting the information and the application to fix your family. It starts with headship. Talk about that Sunday morning, the husband, the man. All right. Y'all be blessed. Let's get the word out, man. And let's get ourselves in compliance with our emotions, where we control our emotions to the degree that we understand that certain behavior is not of God. All right. Y'all be blessed.